A new storm is brewing, not in Washington, not in Kabul, but in Moscow. During a high-profile regional summit in Russia, Afghanistan's Foreign Minister Amir he delivered what many are calling a bold and defiant warning straight to none other than United States President Mr. Donald Trump. Standing on Russian soil, he declared that Afghanistan will never again allow foreign troops on its own land, not under any name, not under any mission. His message, it was loud, it was clear. Let me quote, Afghanistan is a free, independent country. What a joke. Well, he also said that we fought for 20 years to make it so. Any foreign military presence is unacceptable to our people. Well, his statement comes after rumors surfaced in Western media suggesting that Washington under Donald Trump might consider reactivating the Bagram airbase, the same massive military installation the US built during its 2-decade-long war in Afghanistan. Now, let's unpack why this really matters. The Bagram airbase was once America's most important military hub in that particular region, home to thousands of US troops, fighter jets, intelligence units. It was from Bagram only that drones operations they were launched and key missiles against the Taliban and Al-Qaeda were planned. So, when the US withdrew back in 2021, leaving the Taliban to take control back, Bagram became a symbol of Afghanistan's regained sovereignty. Now, even the whispers of the US return is seen as a threat, and that too a big one. Now, by choosing Moscow as the stage for this warning, well, their foreign minister sent a powerful geopolitical signal. It wasn't just about rejecting American troops, right? It was about showing that Afghanistan now stands closer to Russia, closer to China and other regional powers as well, not under US influence. At the summit, he emphasized that the Taliban-led government wants strong political and economic ties with all the nations, but only on one condition: respect our independence. Now, behind this tough talk lies a shifting power balance in Central Asia. Since the US withdrawal, Afghanistan has been trying really hard to rebuild its foreign relationship. The Taliban, once isolated, are now regularly meeting diplomats from Russia, China, Pakistan, Iran, and even Central Asian republics. Now, Moscow, in particular, sees Afghanistan as an important piece in its policies, specifically as Western influence fades away from that particular region. Now, here analysts say that these comments are also a message to Washington, a message that if the US tries to use Afghanistan again as a military base to counter Iran, China, or Russia, the Taliban won't sit quietly. In fact, resources close to Taliban leadership have hinted that any foreign interference will be treated as an act of occupation. Now, for Donald Trump, this creates a diplomatic headache, right? Trump had negotiated the US withdrawal deal with Taliban before, if you remember, the deal that ended America's longest war. Now, since there are rumors of a comeback of the United States just for Bagram, well, this creates a very highly controversial issue here. Afghanistan today is walking a fine line, wanting international recognition and foreign investment, but without losing control to any global power. Well, their foreign minister's speech in Moscow wasn't just a warning, it was a declaration that the days of occupation, it's all over. And in the new world order that is taking place across Russia, that's not just rhetoric, it is a reminder to the US that Afghanistan may have challenged its leadership and they have changed their allies, but not its defiance.